Okay, so it's September 14th, 2020. Where do I start? About 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, we had the derecho come through and made a mess of everybody's yard from here in Amana up through Cedar Rapids, Marion, and not so bad here. We had trees down, and in fact, here's the tree right here. You can see that guy right there. And a few trees around the neighborhood came down. And we had a few, in fact, there's one, the top of that tree. Let's see, can you see it? Yeah, the top of that tree right there is gone. It's hanging down. I'm gonna have to have somebody come take that out. But and you can see across the fairway, there's several trees that are down over there. But just kind of in general, just kind of made a mess of everything. There were plenty of small branches down and debris blown around. The house took a little bit of a hit. Let me see if we can, yeah. A couple of these are golf balls, but then a couple of these are like that guy right there. That is storm damage. There's another storm damage here. There's some spots on the gutters that are rough. A couple places here. That right there is from storm. That's from storm. So yeah, there was a lot of debris flying around and a lot of damage done. Way worse to a lot of other people's places. But anyway, so that, and then right after that, we had a drought for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And it's made the yard look not so good. It looks a lot of the brown all over. And so I started raking this, and a couple days ago, I guess Saturday, and thought that I'd just keep doing a little bit at a time. Well, I realized I was in for quite a chore. So I rented the de-thatching tool, pull behind. This is my nephew's quad, lets me borrow it once in a while to do some yard work, and then I in return clean it up or rewire something or paint something, make it a little bit nicer than it was. But so I rent this from A1 rental in Cedar Rapids, pull behind, Rake, de-thatcher, and it really works pretty good. I'm really impressed with it. Now you can rent one from Menards or like Home Depot that's just in a straight line, and it just has straight tines that come down and they just kind of kick, and I'm sure it does pick up the grass and do something with it, but it would just kind of leave it lay right where it's at. Where this, if you can see it, I'm starting to make rows, and then it's a little bit easier to pick up. You just kind of keep moving everything over and keep moving everything over this way, and then you kind of bring it all into a line, a nice row, and it's a little bit less work to pick up. Live on the golf course, always golf balls. I picked up 8 just 10 minutes ago. Here's another 2. And so the point of this video is I want to show you that if you've ever thought about de-thatching your yard, and you kind of read a little bit that, oh, it really tears up your yard. Well, it really doesn't. I mean, if you keep going in the same spot, it will. But overall, in general, it just pulls up the dead grass. And sure, there's a little bit of green in here, but I'm okay with that. It kind of, the yard was thick anyway, so if it airs it out and thins it out just a little bit, that's okay. But I wanted to show you that this is the kind of results you get. And I've just gone around about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, and this is where it's at. And I'll just keep moving over. And as I come back the other way, I'll just keep moving over, and eventually I'll have 2 or 3 nice big rows of this stuff, debris left, and it'll hopefully make the yard. Let me show you the front yard where it really looks sad, kind of like this right here. There's just a lot of dead, rough spots with a lot of dead grass mixed in, and I'm just trying to clean that up a little bit and move the sticks and debris and stuff, but move all this dead grass out and hopefully give it a chance to kind of start over again. Some yards look better than ours, and ours, boy, prior to this is the best it's ever looked as long as we've lived here in 4 years. But yeah, right now it's just kind of rough.